Hi friends, so today we are going to learn about virtual destructor. So I have written one simple code with base class and derived class. So base class I have just written constructor and destructor with added prints to understand like this constructor has called or this destructor has called. The same way I have created derived class which is derived in the base class and having a constructor and destructor with this respective prints in it. Now on this line we are creating one object using new. So we are creating base pointer like this pointer of a type base class and which is pointing to the memory created for the object using new. This memory is get created in heap and we are deleting base, so that memory will get removed. This and then I have put one print. We will understand like for these two lines we are creating object and we are deleting the object, which constructor and destructor will get called, and the same way for derived, which constructor and destructor will get called. Let's run it. Okay, this is the output of it. So for these two line, base constructor will get called and base destructor will get called. So this and this will get called for these two line. Like for this line base constructor will get called and for this line base destructor will get called. But when we are creating a derived object, so in that case derived class is deriving a base class. So for that reason first base constructor will get called, then derived constructor will get called. Okay, and then derived destructor will get called for deleting it, and base destructor will get called. Okay, so let's see if we write in this way, like we are creating one one pointer of a base type which will point to object of a type derived. Okay, so we are creating a derived object, but we are creating a base pointer which is pointing to the derived object. Okay, and if we delete it, okay, so what's happening here, you will see for third changes we did, like a third object creation we have written. First base constructor get called and then derived constructor will get called. That's fine, that is expected. But when when we are deleting it, it's only calling a base destructor. We are not calling derived destructor. Okay, right now we have not created any member, but suppose like we created integer ptr, and for constructor what we are doing is ptr is equals to new int. We are okay, so we are creating an array and this pointer will point to that array. Okay, and in this case if we will call it, what is happening here is that for this this line we are calling base constructor. So it's nothing there, it's just printing it, and we are calling derived constructor. So this in this is creating a memory into the heap for array of size 5. But when we are deleting that object, only we are calling it's calling base destructor. Okay, so it should call okay, it should call a derived destructor. Okay, but it's not doing that. So it's creating a memory leak. Okay, so to resolving that, what we need to do is we need to make we need to make a virtual destructor. Okay, so what will happen in this case, when we are creating any destructor of a base class as a virtual, it will tell that there are chances like this class has derived by other classes, child classes. So if is there any derived destructor, you need to call that as well. Okay, so after adding virtual destructor, it's calling virtual destructor and then base destructor, and in this case this memory leak get removed, and it's calling derived destructor. That's why it's removing, sorry, it's deleting this memory which we have created in constructor. So it's solving this problem. So this is the reason we use virtual destructor. Thank you.